All right. Let's see. For that. So let's just walk through this together, since. Do you have a question about this, or did you feel good about this?
I felt good about that. We answered it.
Okay. So yeah, this is like still like a review of fractions, because fractions can also be decimals. That's more on fractions. Okay. How'd you feel about the base 10 blocks?
Good.
Okay. All right, how about the hundredths?
Yeah, I got an answer to that too.
Okay. Okay, how are we feeling about this page?
Yeah, I'll need help with that.
Okay, so this is where we get stuck, because we're feeling good about fractions now, but not so much about decimals. Okay, so it is important to put the decimal point in the right place and read the place value correctly. So do you remember learning about place value back at the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like a long time ago. So you can see my mouse moving?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have the decimal point here. Let me get my little handy dandy pen out. Okay. This is our decimal point. Anything to the left is always going to be a whole number. So anything to the left is a whole number. So to think about it in fraction terms, it's our entire pizza pie, the whole thing. And anything to the right of the decimal is a piece of the pie or a fraction. Okay, that's my attempt of having a piece of pizza being taken out of the pizza pie. Not a good representation, but I think you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a look at the whole numbers, because we're used to whole numbers. That's not much of a change. So I'm going to scribble all this out. So we're going to ignore this right now. We're not even going to think about the decimal sign. We're just going to think about what we see over here. So how much is this number 4 worth?
1.
Yeah, that's the ones place.
4 ones.
So 4 ones. So this is just the ones. So I'm going to use like little tally marks. 1. Well, let me change my color. Let's go green. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now the 3 is how many? What's the place value? 30, because they're tens. Good. So for ones, we use tallies. For tens, we use little rectangles. They're square, are tens rectangles. So we have 3 of those, and each one is equal to 10. So 10, 20, 30. Now what about this 2?
200.
200. So we're going to have our squares because 1 square is equal to 100. And then 2 squares is equal to 200. Now what's this 1 worth?
1,000.
Good. And I'm just going to do 1K because K means 1,000. Okay. Now, what does this read? How would I say this number? Would I say 1, 2, 3, 4?
No.
What would I say?
1,234.
Good. And let's see. Let's say that the 1, 2, and 3 did not exist, and it was just this number right here. What would I say?
4 ones.
Good. They are 4 ones, but we just say 4. We don't have to say 1 after. So 4. Now, what if I put these two together? How would I say that?
34.
Good. Now, what if I put these 3 together?
234.
Good. And now one more time, what if I put all 4 of them together?
1,234.
Good. All right, now we're going to change it up. I'm going to hide this side. All right, and this time we need to see our decimal point because this is a game changer. So just like with money, unless you're being extra fancy and you're having like 0.00, you don't see the decimal sign when you're using money if you have only whole numbers, which is what we just did, the whole numbers. But now we're getting into those fraction pieces, those pieces of the pie. So the decimal is very important because this shows it's only a piece, not a whole. So, kind of different, but kind of similar. We do not have a ones column. There's no ones. It goes straight to tens. But instead of tens, it's
tenths.
good. And then what comes after tenths?
Hundreds.
Good. And what comes after hundredths?
Thousands.
Good. So we say this 5, this is 5/10. Now what is the 6?
600.
Good. And what's the 7?
And 7,000.
Good. Now let's put the 5 and the 6 together.
60, 605 tenths.
That is a great guess, but not quite. So it is actually, let me pause here. Stop the annotating. Want to make sure I'm telling you right. Yes, I am. I'm not crazy. It is 56 hundredths. So you say it just like you would with 34, but you just tack on the hundred. So now let's try that by putting all 3 of these together. So don't think about what's down here for right now. Just ignore that. What is this number?
567.
567. And now we have to say the last number it landed on. So we have 567
thousands.
Good. Now we're going to put everything together. So what is this big number here?
1,234.
And then this decimal, it's called and. So 1,234 and
56,000.
not quite. It's
67,000.
Good. Good. You just forgot that one number, and that's okay. That's great. All right, let's try this again with another one. So sometimes there's a 0, and it doesn't mean like we're not acknowledging the number. We're saying we're putting this space here because we don't have that. So for example, we have this number here. What place value is the 0?
Fifths.
No, remember it's
Oh, the tenths.
good, the tenths. So there are 0 tenths. So we go straight to hundredths, and then it's thousandths. So to say this number, we say 204.
204.
Then the decimal, what word's that?
And 40 and 23,000.
Good. 204 and 23 thousandths. Good. So now let's say this number.
5,000.
Oh, look at where's that? Where's the 5?
Oh, 536 and 71 791,000. No, 10.
You're close. So it is 7's the tenths, 1 is the hundredths, 9 is the thousandths. So the 1 is, we always end with the 1 on the end. So the end number is 9 thousandths. So we say 536 and 719 thousandths.
536 and 719.
Good. Yes, you got it. All right, let's try another one. So remember, there's a 0 here. So
193,000.
Good, Benicia. 193 thousandths. Now what's this one?
137 and 209,000.
Good. 437 and 209 thousandths. All right. How about this one?
300.
No, look where that is. It's the 3's before the decimal. So it's a 1's. So it's.
Sorry, I couldn't really see.
That's okay. 3.09.
3.
Yep, 3 and
9 tenths.
Not tenths, because the 0 is the tenths. 9 is the hundredths. Good. All right. Let me see here if I can do. Do you have a piece of notebook paper?
Yeah.
I want you to draw a rectangle. Okay. And then I want you to break the rectangle into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Okay, did you break it into 8 pieces? Okay, and I want you to write in each piece these numbers, okay? Not the number, like the words, I guess I should say, like thousandths, thousands, hundreds. Okay, go ahead and do that and let me know when you're done.
Done.
Okay, can you hold it up and show me? Find you here. There we go. Okay. All right, perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right, so now I'm going to want you to use that as a guide. I'm going to give you some numbers and I want you to tell me where they belong. All right, it's going a little slow today. All right, so I have this number here. I'm going to highlight it. Do you see it? 536 and 719 thousandths. Where is the free in that number? The tens place. Good. All right. 193 thousandths. Where is the 9?
In the hundreds.
Good. All right. 437 and 209 thousandths. Where is the zero?
In the hundreds.
Good. 3 and 900ths. Where is the 3?
Ones.
In the ones. Good, because it's the very first one after the decimal. Good. All right. 56 and 84 hundredths. Where is the 6?
The ones place.
Good. You got it. You got it. All right. So we're going to try this one now. This is getting a bit harder. Do you see the underline? Okay. What place value is that underlined number?
In the hundreds.
Look at your chart. So put your finger on the decimal and then go 1, 2, 3, 4 over.
In the thousands place.
In the thousands place. Good. Now what about this one? Where is the 7?
In the tenths place.
Good. In the tenths place. What about the 3?
It's in the hundreds place.
Put your finger on the decimal and bump 1 over. Where is it?
The tenth place.
The tenths place. If it were in the hundredths place, we would bump 2, but that's where the 0 is. All right, how about the 1?
The thousandths.
Good. All right, where is the 2?
It's in the tenths place.
Good. Where is the 4?
The 4 is in the hundreds place.
Very good. All right, where is the 1?
It is in the ones place.
Good, it's in the ones place. Where is the 0?
In the hundreds place.
Good, it's in the hundredths place. All right. Okay, so let's look at this circle and this square. If I said I wanted the whole circle, what would I do?
Color the whole circle.
And what about the square? If I wanted a whole square.
Yeah. Color the whole square.
Yep, yes, you would. Very good. What if I said I wanted a part? What would I do?
You split it into 2 and take one of the parts.
Good, good. All right. The whole of 2/3. All right. How? Looking at number 2. this bar here. 2/3 of the bar is shaded. How many bars are in the whole? So 2/3 are gray, and then 2 are white. How many bars are there total?
There are 6.
6, good. So look at this there's 2 rectangles here, rectangle A and rectangle B. Which is divided into thirds?
There's B.
B. Why is it B and not A?
Because A isn't even, so it's not a third.
Good. It has to be even to be a third or a half or a quarter or whatever it may be. It has to be even. Good. How many equal parts are in 4/5?
There's 5 parts.
Good. 5 equal parts. Good. How many 1/3 are in 2/3?
2.
Good. Who gets a larger slice of pizza? Michael eats 1 slice of pizza cut into 9 slices. Michelle eats 1 slice of pizza cut into 6 slices. Who gets the bigger piece?
No one does. Because it's just like the same size of pizza, just cut into smaller pieces.
Yeah, so if it's cut into smaller pieces, someone would have a bigger piece. So let's take a look here. This is Michael over here. Okay, he has, ooh, look at that pizza. That's a beautiful pizza. He has, I know, it's okay to laugh at Miss Tori because this is horrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And pretend there's another piece here. I'm going to give him another piece. He has 9 pieces, okay? And Michelle has 6. Who has a bigger piece? Michael his slices are this big, and Michelle's slices are this big. Who has the bigger piece?
Michael.
Okay, remember, this is Michael, and this is Michelle.
Michelle.
Michelle, because if we have the same identical size as a pizza, the pizza's the same, but once we cut it, 9 is more than 6. And because there's more slices, they're going to be smaller. So you actually get a bigger piece of pizza from the 6 slices than you do the 9. That was a tricky one. All right. Look at the bars below. How many tenths equal half? So there are 10 bars. This is 1 bar and it's broken into 10. How many need shaded to make it 1/2?
You need to shade in 5.
Good. Half of 10 is 5. Good. All right, girl, you're done.
Really?
Really? Yes. Do you have any questions?
That hard.
That wasn't good. So now tomorrow you can get on IXL and do some practice with decimals. And then if you have any questions, let me know, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, honey.